All right, I'm back. So I was working, I'm up late and I got a blanket, I'm cozy and all that, but I figured let me hurry up and just record this for y'all because it's a really simple thing to just go ahead and create your ChatGPT account. So by the end of this, you should see how simple it is, and I'm even going to use one of the prompts that I'm going to send y'all. Firstly, all I did was I just opened my browser, went to chatgpt.com. Next, they're going to ask you to log in or sign up for free. You are going to have a free account. You can achieve everything that I'm talking about with a free account. So usually it's going to easily connect with a Google account. That's the easiest thing. But of course, you see you can use a phone number. They had a direct email, just logging in directly. I'm using this because it's an email that I don't really use. And it's a free account. So you can see as you log in on a new free account, it's going to try to teach you how to use it anyway. So if you take advantage of the little tutorials and things, you would press learn more, you can actually learn more about it. The very first thing on the screen is going to be starting a new chat. You can ask anything. You can add right here some files or documents. How I was talking about, you find your state standards. So if I find my state standards for what are they expected to achieve in that kindergarten year in the area of social studies, it's probably going to be packaged as a PDF or Google Doc, or I can create my own PDF. I can even just copy and paste and add it at the end of the prompt if that's simpler. But anything you want to add, you can add pictures. You can go deeper into this, but don't stress yourself. That's all you really need to know about that. Here you can speak directly into the AI instead of typing if you're a person who does better through voice than typing speed. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and paste the little prompts that I have. This one specifically, I didn't share in the group just yet, but this one is going to help you to find what level your child is on. And that is not to compete or compare in any way. All it is to say, in a typical preschool or public school environment, what grade level would my child be studying at? I am a homeschooling parent in the state of everything in the brackets is what you're going to replace in this prompt. I don't know why it squishes it up like this when I paste it in here, but when I show it to you, it's going to be in a PDF. It'll be easier to read than this. It won't be so squished up. But basically, you don't have that much to replace. You want to put in your state specifically so you can pull your standards with a child who is, I'm going to just say 19 months because my girl is almost 19 months and 3 years. So from that, they're going to pull Georgia's standards for a child who will be in a preschool at 19 months, daycare preschool, and a 3-year-old who would be aligned with pre-K 3, or in our case, we're trying to start kindergarten. So from this prompt, what it's going to do is pull your state standards. So you can go ahead and pause it if you want to read all of this. You will get this prompt. So right here it's going to say, ask me short parent-friendly checklist of yes or no short answer questions to determine my child's current abilities in these different domains right here. So then it's going to use your answers to create a multi-grade placement table showing the subject and domain, current skill level using plain English, not all of the like different numbers and technical speak doesn't make a difference. Highlight where my child is above level or needs more support, which is what this is really going to help you with. And phrase everything in a parent-friendly, blah, blah, blah. Okay, my homeschool approach is I'm going to just go ahead and remove those brackets because we are all of these things, but it gives you some examples to start with and you can put whatever fits you. I'm going to say we're that, add a few things, nature-based and pro black. My child's current interests are, I'm going to go ahead just for the sake of the speed of this video, and I have 2 kids listed here. and just remove that. Remove this and the challenges. So that's the beauty of it. You can just remove things that don't apply or that you just don't feel are relevant in the current moment. Okay, so where was I? That is it. And so we would just press enter and see what it gives us. So here's what I found for Georgia's early learning standards and how they compare internationally. And I'll walk you through each step simply and clearly. Okay, so let's see what they gave us. Georgia's early learning standards, preschool through first grade. So basically, they are going through the exact same thing. They're actually giving you the links, cross check with international early learning standards. So as you go state to state, some people are going to expect more or less from a child of a certain age, and it starts to give a little bit of a comparison there. Parent-friendly checklist for your children's skills. For me, I go ahead and say if my kid knows how to do something, but they haven't mastered it, I'm going to go ahead and say that they don't know how to do it. I just make sure that I'm undershooting things. I'm not over exaggerating their abilities when I'm putting it in here because it's going to take it and run with it. So it breaks it down, all the questions that you would sit here and answer, and you would type your answers right back here in this little bar that says ask anything. That's where you type your replies. Or you can sit here and answer each question if you hit the little microphone. You can switch over here to use voice mode. You answer those questions, press enter, and once you have put those answers in, what this is going to do is output a multi-grade placement table that shows the subject and domain, the current skill level in plain language, grade alignment, and the next skills to work towards. Right here, it just kind of gives you like a summary saying, I understand that I'm doing this. So that is it. You would start there. You would just continue the conversation. It's going to tell you if it needs more or less. That's it. And then when you are ready to do the documentation piece, you would just go right back over here. Oops, not over there. And say new chat. And then you would just start the same process over again and go ahead and paste the other prompts in here. Switch out the little things in brackets. And now you would have more clarity on your child's level to make sure that that documentation is very, very accurate. You will probably even have some additional resources to add in there and some attachments that you could add. I think that is it. This video still turned out to be kind of long because I ended up rambling. I hope that this helps you to understand that it's not complicated. It's not hard. It's not mystical or anything like that. It's not magic. It's going to give you what you tell it to give you. Um, I'm here to help. So let me know if there's anything else that I can show y'all when it comes to using this, and I would be happy to help.